guys, so I got a request from a Facebook friend that wanted to know some ideas about how to make your guitar solos sound less like scales and more like music. And I think it's a really good topic because it's something that guitar players deal with regularly, where you can learn, say, the A minor pentatonic scale. Sorry, A minor pentatonic scale. And you know the pattern, you got the fingering, you're able to play all the notes up and down, but it can be kind of confusing about, okay, so I have these notes, now what do I do with them? So there's many aspects that can help solve this problem, and I'm just going to highlight one aspect and get to the other ones in another video, because it's a pretty big subject to cover. So let's just use the A minor pentatonic scale, because I think every guitar player is familiar with that, right? Starting on the 5th fret. And let's just talk about rhythm, because it's something that most guitar players don't think about. And that little example I gave up front where I was just improvising, basically in A, there's a lot of kind of spaces between the notes. It's not just running notes up and down. It's got some rhythmic content to it, and that really helps to get away from sounding like you're playing a scale. So rhythm is really the most fundamental aspect of music, which is a pretty big subject in and of itself to talk about. But if you think about every possible kind of music that exists, rhythm is a part of it. Whether it's at a time, or whether it's someone singing, or whatever it is, it's gonna have some amount of rhythmic value in it, or rhythmic values. And it's also probably, I think, the most sort of innate musical instinct that we have. Before people were singing, they were probably banging on things or clapping their hands, just kind of being rhythmic in life. Yeah, rhythm being a very fundamental aspect of being a human and being a musician. So what I would recommend doing, just kind of a simple idea to get what I'm talking about up and running, is just to think of a rhythm, something very simple. I'll just think of one now. So ba bum ba bum bum, ba bum 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 bum, and then take notes from a scale like A minor pentatonic and apply rhythms to that. So what was the rhythm? Bum 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 bum. Sorry, that was a little different there, but that's just one rhythm. You wouldn't want to just do that over and over. But what that gets you doing is thinking of these notes less as a scale, less as a sequence of notes, and more about just focusing all of your attention on creating this rhythm. So once you can do that, once you feel comfortable with just taking a rhythm and then applying some notes to it, you're basically kind of taking these notes and thinking of them as like each one's a drum in a sense, like dap, bump, da-da-doo-doom, bump, da-da-doo-doom. And you're just kind of hitting the different drums, but instead of different drums, you're hitting different notes. And like I said, this is a big subject to get into, so this is just one little aspect I'd like you to give a try. And let me just give one more example of another rhythm. How about da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bone, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-doo, 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 da-da-da-doo. So again, that's just one rhythm, but if you start getting used to thinking rhythmically, then you can start mixing your rhythms up and create all sorts of interesting, what will end up happening is interesting melodic ideas. And like I said, creating rhythms gets you away from playing the scale. Because even if you run the first, say, 4 notes of the pentatonic scale and do it in a rhythmic way, already it doesn't sound like a scale. Even though I'm doing the notes in order, I'm creating rhythms with that order of notes, and it immediately starts sounding like music. And that's the goal, right? All these scales, all these chords, all this stuff is to make music. So if you're using this rhythmic content or rhythmic concept to create your ideas, it's sort of guaranteed that it's going to sound musical, or at least vastly more musical than it would be if you were to just play the scale up and down. All right, guys, I hope that's a helpful tip. Like I said, that's a big subject to get into, and I would be more than happy to expand on it, and even just getting deeper into rhythm. That's a huge subject in and of itself. All right, guys, I hope that's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.